Yo, what's up guys? So I haven't played Octane in a while. As you guys know, I've been on Fennec for the last like month and a half-ish, and I've been liking it. But I decided to try Octane yesterday and I felt really good on it. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying it for today and hopefully it goes well. You know, all I want, to be honest, is for it to go well. I don't need to stay on Fennec. I don't want to stay on Octane. I just want to play whatever feels good for the time. So it's good to know that I can play on both and feel good on both. I'm gonna try Octane again for today. Let's get into some twos games, let's get into it, see how it goes. Alright, the first game we got Ezekiel against Lynx and TP Man. Very interesting stuff. For a 2100 lobby, I don't recognize anyone in here, which is actually really rare, but I'm sure they're good. They're probably just grind ranked a lot. Yeah, it looks like everyone's like pretty solid. But yeah, I guess there's more names that you'll see like randomly now. So NA, I feel like people that I wouldn't usually recognize. Yeah, Miss was like so hard to tell if he had it or not. And by the end of it, I was right jumping too late. I should have waited. It's fine. I didn't panic. I didn't use any resources for it either. So my boost. Grab some pads while I can here. Try to jump for him here. Play it around. I'm gonna grab this boost here. I should follow. It's fine. Trusted the beat, but it doesn't really matter if he gets beat. Create some space on the wall here for myself. Over one. Good read from TP Man. The name just seems so troll, but he's playing well. He's getting good touches. Pass to my teammate. Good try on the shot. He rushed it a little bit. He thought there was going to be a challenge coming in, it looks like. Fine, I waited patiently. I saved all my boosts so I can get back. Grab this boost. Over. Do I block this now? I'm going to force this left. Grab the boost after the fact. Might be bad, actually. I think it's okay. Back up for him. Wait, back wall. He should just challenge. The longer he waits, the worse it gets there. So if I'm back wall, if he challenges, there's nothing that he can do except flick it to the backboard, really. He has to get it over in like a pylon. But if he waits, then it makes me useless, basically, right? So you want to try to help your teammate have use by going in those situations. A little bit of like second guessing himself, it looked like. So I don't have a teammate to help me yet. As soon as he's like getting behind me, now I can go try to make a play. Hit over one here. He's gonna have some sort of touch delay. It's fine. Can hit it away here probably. If he does, my teammate should already be facing it, but it's fine. He's not. Play off of it after. Try to get something crazy, some weird read, even though it's like not smart to do that there. Just why not? Sometimes you can YOLO it and ranked. Oh, such a good try. Might be a goal against us. Ended up okay. Teammate should be there. I'm gonna trust him. He's just rushing a lot of things. He's making things a lot harder on himself than it needs to be. That's what it looks like. Like even that touch is a little bit more rushed than it needs to be. You gotta try to identify like what's actually worth rushing for, right? Because he's leaving me in poor spots because of a little bit of like pointless panic, right? There's no one there. There's no one pressuring him. There's no one that can really create a dangerous play, but you're rushing every ball. So that's like a really important thing to try to get out of the habit of doing as early as possible because you don't want to be in the highest ranks like this and be making those same mistakes, right? You make it a lot harder on your teammate. Happens actually more often than you guys would think. So that's one of the habits I think. Try to limit as quick as possible. Just don't panic in situations where it's unnecessary to panic. Try not to jump for things that are not really giving your team any value, you know? Don't like rush to things that are non-threatening. It's a really good challenge for him. I faked a lot of different things there. Could have flipped as well the whole time. He did a good job. Nice. Good pass. That was a good job for my teammate. Good speed from us. Way too difficult for him to get to. The main thing is their first challenge went, and he shouldn't have went there because I had him beat by a good margin. And if you recognize that you're beat, you should always wait. Try to be there to have 2 layers of defense. Actually a good attempt. I don't know if he's trying to shoot that, but if he was, it was very smart. Very unique way to attempt to shoot that. Should be okay here. Again, making it a little bit too difficult on himself, but he's getting the first touch fine, but he's just making the after the fact situation a little bit harder than it needs to be. Good touch from him. That was a situation where that guy needed to panic a bit, because if he doesn't hit that, I'm scoring. So that was fine of him to rush. He's under pressure in a sense that he like kind of has to rush that, or else it's gonna be bad for him, right? I should go again here. Can't full commit on this, I'm making panic. He's gonna have one more touch. Teammate should cut for me. If not, I'll just. It's a little bit too late. Again, it's the same situation, right? He should have been there to cut for me, and like, because I can't commit here as third. I'm well, not third. It's not threes, but as last man, I can't really commit there. I can't just turn and commit. If I get beat, it's a goal against us. But if he helps me out, comes back and helps me out, that's good. But instead, there's like a second of hesitation when it comes to helping me there, and then it makes me end up going for him, and then by the time he actually ends up going, it's too late, right? Nice. Good job from him. That's like, he's doing good on offense, just his defense is just, it feels like he's just panicking, like overcomplicating things. But he seems like a solid player overall. Maybe also could just be nerves. That happens a lot when I get people on my team that I've never really played with. I never played with them before, so could definitely be nerves. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't blame him at all for that if it is the case, because it's hard to play with that. Good block. Good block on both of them. That creates a lot of value there. Really good save from him. TP Man's playing pretty well on defense. Just gonna wait here. Okay, I'm trying to jump for my teammate again, trying to help him out. We do that, we get a second touch. A lot of value. If you can get 2 touches, again, the way of their play, their initial play, and also stop their next play, you're getting a lot of value out of your challenge. It's best case scenario always. Let's see what he does here. You should try to play it. That's fine. Wait back wall. He should challenge. This is a situation where he needs to challenge. Every situation where he was the man that needs to go, he just waits a little bit too long, and then he jumped way too early, so he just makes it too obvious. I don't know, a lot of. That's like honestly a great game to learn, like a super good game for you guys to learn from. I don't think he's a bad player by any means, but if he watches this back, he can become like 3 times, 4 times the player he is right now, because I think he'll realize how many times he's just rushing things, panicking, just not challenging for his teammate. Try to always think, is my teammate back wall? Okay, I don't need 2 guys. We don't need 2 guys waiting back wall. That's not going to benefit us, right? So if my teammate's good with controlling the ball and I recognize that, you should always challenge for them. Always challenge, make them hit the ball to your teammate, give your teammate that free possession. It stops the play from actually developing as well. So it's a lot of like benefits to doing that, right? So just so much hesitation, and it just creates all these situations where you have 2 players, but you wait so long that you make both players 1 player. It turns both challenges that could have happened into just 1 challenge right next to the net that's impossible to be followed up on. So you always want to think about, is this good for my teammate? Every single time you go for the ball, is this good for my teammate? And it's not going to happen 100% of the time, but you want it to be a good 80% of the time you're making the right choice, right? Because not even a pro player, not even someone like me has played 15,000 hours, I don't make the perfect decision every time. Not at all. But I try to recognize situations where I could have done something better. Mentally, I keep note of these things, and I always try to look for spots where, you know, it's better to challenge first or wait for my teammate to challenge first. Like, I always try to understand what's better in those situations. And slowly over time, if you like analyze each situation like that, you're gonna get so much better. And like, no disrespect to my teammate at all. Just, it was a honestly great learning point to see like the amount of times there was like a panic challenge or a panic touch when there's a lot of time, there's a lot of space, right? And there was some good opportunities on other team to show you guys the times where you should kind of go for like a panicky touch. Like there was that one double tap where I would score, right? That guy went up quick. Wasn't a good touch from him, but it was any touch, and that's what he needed there, was any touch. And my teammate was going for those kind of like rushed any touch kind of touches as if there were people going, but there was no one going. So having that kind of game awareness, recognizing when you have this space, a lot of little things, right? But yeah, let's get into the next game. That's a good first one. See if we can end off on a win. Let's get into it. 'Cause, yeah, it's a good first one. See if we can end off on a win. Let's get into it. 'Cause, yeah, it's a good first one. See if we can end off on a win. Let's get into it. 'Cause, yeah, it's a good first one. See if we can end off on a win. Let's get into it. 'Cause, yeah, it's a good first one. See if we can end off on a win. Let's get into it. 'Cause, yeah, it's a good first one. See if we can end off on a win. Let's get into it. 'Cause, yeah, it's a good first one. See if we can end off on a win. Let's get into it. 'Cause, yeah, it's a good first one. See if we can end off on a win. Let's get into it. 'Cause, yeah, it's a good first one. See if we can end off on a win. Let's get into it. 'Cause, yeah, it's a good first one. See if we can end off on a win. Let's get into it. 'Cause, yeah, it's a good first one. See if we can end off on a win. Let's get into it. 'Cause, yeah, it's a good first one. See if we can end off on a win. Let's get into it. For last game, we got Bubs against Yokes and Preston. I think is how you say that. Guessing he's a Justin fan based on the name. A good shot. Is really close to the mark. For the boost we had, it was pretty good. Pretty good opportunity. Round 1. Good touch from him. Actually stalled a lot of time. Well played. Put a wall for ourselves here. I'm gonna fake this. Should get a shot for free. Okay. Might be a goal against us. Should make it. Good for his touch here. It's gonna be to the right, looks like. It's fine. I can just wait back wall. Shot's not gonna be very fast. It's fine. Look where his first touch went, right? I could just AFK here. It's not gonna be possible to score this. His teammate knew that. His teammate just waited under him in the same spot. Try some crazy angle, why not? Oh, it's a pass. Worked out perfectly. There's a pass. I'll full boost back here. Can have a shot. I stop. Hit a round 1 here. Let's stay on this. Just take a quick hit. See what he does. A little bit of panic. Nice. Side's a little caught out, so why not go for a shot on net that's just really awkward. Just gonna make it like super difficult on the last back man, and he's got to stall. Get a few seconds for his defender off of a really fast touch, which is pretty difficult usually. He went for that soft touch to stall, to control it, and it wasn't quite enough. Get it away. Try to go for the boost here. Get the bump on him. Bump the other guy as well. Be open. Oh my gosh. He got spun out so hard. You see that? What? I barely get bumpy. I barely touched him, I feel like. To make him go that far? Like sure you should have got bumped, but that far? Left pass? I respect the non-left pass there, it's fine. Wow. Wait, what did just happen? Oh. Try to control this. Blocking it to right. Really good save. He honestly, he fit it as good as he could have. He was just pretty awkward. Take these pad lines back. I didn't grab any big boost there. They quickly went to full boost. And I get a full free goal out of that as well. Beautiful free goal out of that. Just grabbing some pads. This guy gets a not so good first touch. The other guy didn't trust him at all. That's kind of what I was saying last game. Like, you see the amount of mistakes. This is the highest level in the game. This is 2100 ELO. And we're getting these kind of mistakes. It's kind of insane. I'm last back defending this for a second. It's fine. I got a control touch here. For the ceiling. Hit it down for my teammate. He didn't want to go. It's actually smart. In threes, it's actually a really good thing to go for because we break out there. But in twos, I respect not going. Should have a free touch. A double attempt. Good try. Honestly, I wanted to go for a psycho, but then I heard him up, so I canceled. Take all this guy's boost. Take this pad in front of the net as well. And I bumped him as well. So a lot of, like, even at 800 points, he's gotten 2 completely free goals off of just chasing him around, being annoying, being a nuisance. Trying to play for him completely, trying to make sure he's the easiest time possible. If everyone played to give their teammate the easiest time possible, the game would be much easier. Much, much easier. The world would be a better place. Oh, good try. Top bin? No, not quite. I wanted to be top right, but all good. Alright, they left. Not too shabby. That's a good little game to make up for whatever last game ended up being. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Have yourself a wonderful day or night, whatever time it is to watch this. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys all in the next one. I love y'all. Peace.